Okay, what do we have here? Hey, I'm Gary.
I'm Brandon.
And this is the beer episode.
So I'm a big fan of the beer industry. All things beer, really. I'm not like a super hater on the larger beer manufacturers like a lot of people are. But I like the small breweries too. So I brought two things today. This one's kind of crazy from New Belgium, which isn't is still a craft brewery, but it's still on the larger side of craft brewers now.
Salted Belgian chocolate stout.
Yeah, that's not something you want to break into first. We're going to do the Pilsner first and taste that. But I feel like this is sort of like a lifestyle thing. It's part of we enjoy the, not necessarily finer, I mean, nice beer isn't, I wouldn't call it the finer things in life. Some of the best things in life that aren't hard to get are things like really nice, well-made craft brew beers. So if you don't, shop around for stuff like that, if you don't try different stuff, if you like any kind of beer, then try a few other kinds.
This one has an owl on the front
of it. So this is a double Pilsner. That doesn't happen very often.
Explain what that means.
So pretty much, put simply, and there's going to be some people out there that are pissed. A double has twice the ingredients, but is the same volume of water.
So
or the same amount of water.
Extra flavor. Right.
It's going to be very, very full. No, 41. This, I'll tell you what this beer does right.
Which you don't need to fill up my glass.
I won't.
Okay. Share it with everybody else.
Yeah.
I'll probably like this one though.
Right, I wanted to start off on else. But here's what this is. This beer tastes like college, but this is what you deserve. This is like the good version of like the strong bad beers that you had. Like whenever you just wanted to get wasted, when people were like, here's an old Milwaukee. Like here's just like a beast beer, Like this beer has like a lot of, will kick your ass, but it's not like a strong IPA. It doesn't have like so much hop it puts you down. It has a strong like beer flavor, just like beer times 2, because it's double a Pilsner. Beer. Right. It's 8.1.
Whoa!
for something that light colored, yeah.
Oh, that is double light beer.
One done. Yeah, it's kind of lemony though.
For the camera men.
No, not a morning show this time around.
It's the afternoon.
Yeah. Yeah, this is why you get a 4-pack of these. People look at 4-pack, they're like, what? You don't, just one pint with your whole meal. Especially like these are things that complement things. So, I think people like really strong beers sometimes people are put off by, but your wine's 12% base, like it moves up from there pretty much. So people drink a few glasses of that sometimes at dinner. Sometimes a whole bottle. Sometimes it's a problem. Being fans of one of the greatest things that you can do on this planet, which is imbibe. be it alcoholic beverages or a snow cone. Liquid flavors are great.
I like liquids that are flavored.
Liquid flavors are great, man.
They taste good.
I mean, water, good for you. Drink a lot of it. Tea, that's probably good second hand.
And then after
beer,
that,
honestly,
beer.
That's a great third hand. There's some stuff in there that your body can actually do stuff with. Bread and bottle.
I mean,
got some
humans have
there.
been drinking.
We've been drinking beer in the fields.
Long time.
Long time. Like
millennia.
We'll look it up later.
I think drinking would have taken like some sort of agriculture, So it's more. I'm estimating 10,000 years at the most.
It happens. I'm not shouting numbers out there.
Like, did you not pay attention?
No,
to
the
history?
shame will build too much.
I mean,
I can tell you.
Andrew says 8,000. Yeah, I mean, I would guess, 8
I'm not good at numbers.
Okay.
I know that it's going to be somewhere. I would think around Egyptian times, and it's going to be a happy accident where They're picking grain in jars, a big, you know, maybe a big basin full of wheat or whatever. Rains, just kind of sits there for a while. There's going to be yeast in the air. Later on, it was a good beer, but no more.
Cleaning up.
Yeah, later on, like, somebody comes by and, I don't know, somehow that water got from that gross tepid pool
really interesting
into them, and they realized it did something.
They probably saw animals drinking it.
Being like, woo, party!
I mean, because, like, the same thing with, like, magic mushrooms, or...
You see other things behaving weirdly in the vicinity?
And I'm guessing that, you know, you're probably experimenting with things, trying to figure out the world. You know, you don't have the internet to guide you through, or books, or any really modern knowledge.
Because Egyptians didn't have the internet, they were forced to
well, I mean, if you
live the lives they did. No, certainly we didn't send them back anything. You couldn't interpret it. We're gonna get off on a crazy tangent. We're gonna get all sci-fi on everybody if we keep going down with that. But no, that's what I think happened. Maybe is that somehow somebody drank that water that was yeasty bread water, and they realized that they had a pretty good time the next 15-20 minutes afterwards.
And what is drinking? It's about changing your state.
Yeah,
I mean,
change your state of mind. What's the feeling of the cannabis high to you? Like, what is the difference between being sober and having a cannabis high?
I wouldn't know. I think it's different for everybody, though.
Back to beer.
You know, I mean, alcohol is a poison. You can drink too much of it and die. Delicious.
Exactly
poison.
this much will kill you. So I will wait until I have this much left. Then I will pour it out, and then pour myself a new beer. That's science.
Brandon brews his own beer. That's how much he likes it.
Yeah. Me and my best friend, we brew beer. We make strange
brews.
Yeah. Love Craftian offerings from the spacey depths. Yeah, drinks, the kind of beers that cults would try and brew. That's what we try and do. Do we have any flowers? Can we get some flowers on the set, please?
Got this little PURR piece right here. What is going on
You
here?
got a pre-mix chamber, 14 funnel bowl, mixing it up.
That is really cool. We will have these on our website
soon.
So we've had some great feedback from people watching our videos. Maybe one of you right now. Let's see. Mr. Tight, who made his own video with our stuff. Got to check out his channel. He is on our page. I don't know. Who else do we want to talk to on YouTube? There's been people who have given us compliments on our editing. So props to Andrew for his editing. All positive, which has been nice.
Typical new and Taylor too. There you go. There's that. That's a New Belgium. I just like this brewery. They're good. You go from the internet to movies. One day we're on YouTube, next day we're fighting predators in a big blockbuster. That's how this works. They're like, those two guys, they got chemistry. They would go in this script that was already written that we just haven't been able to bill yet because we don't have two perfect dudes that fit just so into this weird chemistry that we need for this audience. But now we've found them, it's these guys. You're a better actor
than I am, maybe. So this beer, let's taste this.
You're scared of the salt, like, but it's not. It's very, very, very. It's just a note. It's mainly still pretty sweet because it's a stout.
Yeah, it's very molassesy. Recently went on a wine country vacation to Napa with my wife and some friends, and
as you do.
As you do when you're in your 30s, I guess. It was fun. It was good. Learned a lot about wine, but I found that, you know, a lot of wines just taste things. I just don't have that refined of a palate. I have incredible eyesight and hearing.
Like an X-Men power. Yeah. We just rolled into work. I slept late. Started drinking beers because I knew we'd wanted to review some. So I'll talk about how I feel like a man. You know what looks good and sounds good? Bullshit.
Okay, well, I'm Gary.
I'm Brandon.
This has been the 420 Science Club. Thanks for watching.
Later. Okay.
You should watch our
Right,
other
'cause-
videos because we're making a lot of them. Yeah, good feedback. We like hearing feedback. We will reply to you on YouTube. So again, you should subscribe because one,
Pizza on your plate.